Saya, I hope you ain't about to tell me anything bad. Huh? This one's from Saya.
月もないし、空気も霞んでなくて、星がすごくよく見えるよ。
Ah, she's only giving me good news. Thank fuck. The event had already kicked off, and everyone kept messaging me about it. I'm sure they're just thinking of me, but well, this is just making the wait even worse. Help! I need to get out of here. I shoved my phone into my pocket with a sigh. There was only 30 more minutes until my shift was up. Ugh, that's still 30 minutes. And celestial bodies were shifting all the while, ever so slightly. And then I gotta make my way up there, too. No one's mentioned the Dobsonian, though. I wonder if it even works. Maybe I should have asked somebody? Well, I assume it works. I don't think it would help me relax. No matter what answer! If they were able to use it, I would feel jealous. And if they weren't, and something was wrong, I definitely wouldn't be able to handle the weight. And I wouldn't be able to wouldn't really be doing my job either. Wonder what it would look like with an even larger telescope. Oh god. Well, we had such big, wild imaginations as kids. We talked about what we'd do if we owned the Hubble, even though there was no chance in the world of that ever happening. Even still, I thought about looking through an eyepiece onto it and looking through it with my own eyes. I would even think of how hard it would be to keep posture and look through an eyepiece out in space. That would like be in a spacesuit and everything, just whee. I didn't think that there was anything that the Hubble couldn't see. The Hubble was definitely an impressive telescope, but it wasn't able to see the ends of space. Well, no. It wasn't quite the ultimate telescope that I'd always dreamed it was. Even back then, the ALMA was uncovering a number of the mysteries of space. I just didn't realize back then that there were different kinds of telescopes, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. So many different kinds, man. See, look at this. This art doesn't look like shit. I mean, it's definitely ramshackle, but how would our hunk of junk, Platius 1, hold up? What in the cosmos would that big beast show us? I still don't even know if we can see anything through it. I feel like if we should put in all that work and it's like, oh, doesn't work. Oh, we'd made it ourselves though, so I was sure it was not going to be the best quality. But that just meant it might give us a different look than what we were used to. How would it feel looking through that telescope? Would I switch from an astronomer that never looks at stars to just a normal astronomy member again?
あら、空見くん、まだいたの?
Yeah. The manager seemed surprised to find me. What do you mean still? It's my shift. I could see the clock and it clearly wasn't time to go yet.
ごめんね、気がつかなくて。
She's just gonna kick me out? Thank God.
ミハル、ちょっと来なさい。ミハル。
Get annihilated. There was no reply.
ったく、しょうがない子だよ。
She really is a pain in my ass. All our asses, really. Oh, Miss Maharu is acting as our advisor, so yeah.
いいんだよ。うちのバカ娘のことは気にせず、言っといで。
Okay. She said as she began fixing her apron. But I mean, I've been cutting down many of my hours as it is already. I'm just causing you more trouble. It's only 30 minutes.
子供が余計な気遣いするんじゃないよ。あんたにはいつもよく働いてもらってるんだから。
It's true. I'm literally almost like every night, always here.
さあ、行った行った。
Okay, I'll see you later. Oh, thank you so much. I'll head out right now then.
はいよ。気をつけていくんだよ。
Okay, bye. So I made my way out a little earlier than expected, all the while feeling a little bad for our teacher. The skies were just as clear as Saya's text had said. It couldn't have been more of a perfect night for stargazing. We got least lucked out on that one, boys and girls.
じゃあ次は冬のダイヤモンドを辿ってみましょう。
It has to work. Come on.
オリオン座の右下の星リゲル、そこから冬の大三角のシリウス、プロキオンとつなぎ双子座のポルックスをたどって。
I was like, I know he said more than that. Kaisuke, from Morimasawa Technical, knew a lot about the positions of the constellations, and his absolute love of astronomy really came through in the way that he spoke, and captured all our guests' attention. He's even captured my attention.
一等星、二等星という言葉を聞いたことがあると思います。星の明るさを表す言葉ですが、最も明るい星を一等星、肉眼で見えるギリギリ暗い星を六等星としています。
He really does have a lot of knowledge about this. God damn it. I keep forgetting not to click. He just talks so fast.
六等星までの星の数はおよそ8600個。全点で合わせて目に見える星が8600個あるってことです。そのうち一等星は21個しかありません。そのたった21個のうち7つの一等星が冬の空に輝いています。
Jesus. Alright. Pulled in by Kaisuke's explanation, I turned my now adjusted eyes to the skies and took in the beauty of the stars of winter. Sirius, Betelgeuse, apparently that's how you're supposed to say that. Procyon, Regal, Pollux, Capella, and Aldebaran. Fuck! Not just the well-known first magnitude stars either. The skies were littered with with stars of all brightnesses and colors. They were both beautiful and overwhelming.
どうですか？冬の星空は華やかでしょ？
これだから冬の星見はやめられないんだよね。
Hikari had come up beside me, and as I stared off into space, listening to Kaisuke speak from afar, and that confirms that we are in fact Saya right now. I mean, I already knew, but just confirms it.
最初の頃は、なんでこんな寒い季節にわざわざ星なんか見るんだって言ってたけどね。
We all laughed, thinking back on those days. We didn't even know that you could see different stars in different seasons back then.
一度、すごく星が綺麗な夜があったよね。あったね。あれ、なんだったんだろうね。
It was one night after the three of us had been out a few times before. Hello? Uh-oh.
もう帰ろうよ。
No, we gotta look for the stars. yeah, it's fucking cold, let's go. Whoa! There was no big show going on in the skies, and the day-to-day changes were hardly noticeable. I had grown sick of watching the skies day after day. Plus, I was frozen right now to the bone and couldn't really take it anymore. But then it appeared overhead. Question mark! We've been so busy watching our footing that we hadn't really checked up the skies on our way up. But up there, with our eyes fully adjusted, we saw the brightest starlight sky we'd ever seen. Oh.
何これ。
Amazing. I like how they even have the twinkles. We couldn't help staring upwards, mouth agape. It was like the stars were exponentially bigger than usual, lighting up the whole sky. The whole sky seemed like some grand illusion. I trembled, but not from the cold, but because of a strange fear that rose up inside of me.
もうちょっと見てよよ。
Let's love the look of these stars just a little more. Yeah. We huddled together to stay warm and continued watching the skies. Oh, there you go. Back to whoop. Hello?
あれ以来、 あんな夜空には出会ってないね。
Once in a lifetime chance, man.
本当何だったんだろうね。
Either the conditions were just unimaginably perfect that night, or we were just so worn out from the climb and the cold that our sensors were unusually sharp. Even now, I still don't even understand it. But ever since that day, whether we'd known it or not, we continued to try and find that sky once more. We'll probably find it at some point in the story.
遅いね。
Listen. I had to get off work early, but I still gotta make my way up there.
何やってんだろう。もうバイト終わってる時間だよね。
Let's settle down. I'm making my way downtown.
そうだね。
I already sent a bunch of texts, but no reply. It looked like Akari was getting sulky for some reason.
早乙女先生が店番変わってくれないのかな。あり得るね。先生、働くの嫌いだから。
She sure does hate working.
ねえ、天文部の人、手作り望遠鏡ってまだなの？
Oh fuck, we haven't even used it yet. Oh, it's over.
もう少々お待ちください。まだメンバーが揃っていませんので。
Oh, they're waiting on me to use it. Oh, that's sweet. Hanako was busy taking care of our guests. Naru from Nishi High seemed to be growing impatient, though.
ねえ、もう始めちゃわない？
Fuck you.
そんなのダメよ。全員揃ってからじゃないと。
I'm the one that helped so much.
でも来ないじゃん。ねえ。
Settle down.
そうですね。
Oh, don't side with her.
ドブソニアン目当てに来ている人もいるので、あまり待たせすぎるわけには。
I'm not gonna be gone forever. I'm climbing up right now. Kaisuke gave a wonderful explanation of the constellations and other stars, but people seem to be growing a little restless at the unchanging skies.
電話に出てくれません。
Why am I not picking up the phone? Jesus, just fucking, I'm coming. Like that's all he needed. That's all I need to do.
どうしたんだろう、アキに。
Maybe I'm like so focused climbing the mountain. He should have been here already, and everyone was getting a little worried. Hikari, still next to me, spoke up.
あいつ、ちゃんと来るかな。
Fuck.
どうして？来るよ。だって楽しみにしてたじゃない。うん。でも。
Don't give me no buts. It was clear I was looking forward to this. I checked my phone again, but he still didn't text me back. Fuck. What am I doing? See, I'm walking up. Jeez, everyone, just give me a break here. Fuck, man, I'm trying so hard here. My phone kept buzzing non-stop. I just left it be and continued my climb up the slope. Dude, if so many messages are going off, what, you don't know. You don't know what could have happened. What if everyone's being slaughtered right now? You don't know. Just fucking answer your phone. I could hear people's voices carried over on the wind. It sounded like they were having a good time. What the fuck? Hello? Oh. Ah! I thought I'd heard some demonic mumbling in the darkness, and it turned out to be Taikechi. He was sitting in the dark with his arms around his knees, looking at the ground instead of the stars above. What the shit's happened to you? What's up, Taikechi? What? Alright, I'll just leave you alone. Okay. He could be kind of a pain, so I figured I'd let him be. Okay. That was weird. After I walked ahead a bit further, I could see the main members of the Six Stars Club gathered in a circle. They seemed like they were discussing something serious. Did something happen? Hey! Jesus Christ! You assholes thought I ain't coming, huh? I bet Orihime had faith in me.
キト君、無事でしたわ。
I'm not dead. Huh? Everyone looked at me with such joy or surprise, but I had no idea what was going on.
遅いっつーの。
Well, you know, some people gotta work for a living.
でも無事でよかったです。
Wait, safely? What is happening?
連絡しても繋がらないから、てっきり夜道で何かあったのかと。
That's why you should answer your fucking phone!
途中でダムもありますし、あそこ夜中は幽霊が出るとか。
Is that actually a thing?
うん、出るよ。引きずり込まれるってお母さんが言ってた。
Alright. So you guys all gathered up like that because you were worried about me. I said it jokingly, but no one seemed to share my attitude. Look, it's fine. I'm not dead. I'm still here. Kari sounded more irritated than anything. They stared silently. Sorry to worry you, but as you can see, I'm fine.
遅かったね。何してたの？
Jeez, you guys have no patience. The stars were so nice, I just couldn't help but look at them while I walked. He did the leisure thing. I guess my pace was a bit slower than I thought.
なんで返事返さないのよ。
I don't know, ask my brain. And look at my phone after my eyes had finally adjusted? Pah! No way. Fucking stupid. Everyone let out a deep sigh. I guess they weren't kidding. They were actually worried about me. I'm sorry. I figured I might as well apologize once more. Everyone was upset that I hadn't responded, but they didn't yell. I guess they were astronomy club members too and could understand my reasoning. I gave Hikari a quick elbow. Huh! Hey Hikari, what did you do to Taikachi? He's like down there. Like,
何って何もしてないわよ。
he might be possessed. Come on. I saw him sitting like a zombie out there on my way up.
ああ、あれね。 光のせいじゃないよ。
I was probably fucking Naru doing things again. Saya signaled my attention with her eyes. Yup.
先輩、撮影の方どうします？
しばらくこっち忙しいからカメラ好きに使っていいよ。
Man, I need to be matchmaker for fucking Taikachi. What is this?
やった。
It looked like Naru and that first year were getting along pretty well. Oh. Feels bad, man. I'd always assumed they were close, but... Oh, I see. As the kids say nowadays, oof. I guess she had a boyfriend. That must have been what set Taikachi off. Ooh.
私が出て行くまでもなかったわ。
Mega feels bad, man. It was probably best that it went down this way anyway. Anyway, the skies are really clear tonight, huh? Reminds me of way back then. You remember what that night here? When the stars looked more beautiful than ever? You probably had a flashback about it. Saya and Hikari gave each other weird looks. What?
別に
Give me the teehees. You could give me the teehees, though. They sure seemed happy about something. So I look up the sky.
全員揃いましたし、遅くなりましたが、始めましょうか。
Oh, it is time.
そうですわね。
Wait, what are we starting? I had one of tonight's programs, and I was sure there was nothing said at the start to start at this time.
何って、そんなの決まってます。
Yeah, stupid. You know what we're doing. She turned around as she spoke.
ファーストライトですわ。
Alright. What? You still haven't started? It should have been started an hour after everyone got here.
あんたが来ないから始められなかったんでしょうが。
Her seemed a little irked. Dude, she's like angry right now. Look. But wait, I told you to start without me. I definitely told them not to wait. I had still been at work when the first light had been scheduled to start.
やっぱりみんな揃ってやりたいじゃないですか。え？
If I had known, I would have made my way up here a lot faster instead of being a fucking slow-ass piece of shit.
皆様、長らくお待たせいたしました。これより私たちが自作した天体望遠鏡プレアデス1号のファーストライトを始めます。
It just fucking falls apart as soon as we touch it. Everyone gathered to her call. Aw.
空見さん、いいですか？
Your damn nuggets, I'm ready. Yeah. What the shit? Oh, Kaisuke and I pulled off the sheet we used to cover it this afternoon. The steel frame of the telescope cast its silhouette against the starlit sky. The crowd was abuzz with talk about the strange sight of it. Look, it's great. Don't even right now. It's what we were able to put together with scrap metal, okay? And wood. But it's totally workable. It's totally feasible. And
天体望遠鏡なの？
yes! It's great. I heard a lot of people say that it looked like a cannon, just like Corona.
初めて目にする皆様が驚かれるのも無理はありません。しかしこの子はれっきとした天体望遠鏡ですわ。
Ooh, if this doesn't work, it'll be extra feels bad, man.
ロブソニアンという種類の自作望遠鏡です。レンズではない鏡を利用した反射望遠鏡でとてもシンプルな構造をしています。
There was an explanation of how it was built in the pamphlet, so some people probably already knew.
鏡頭はこのように省略し、このフレームの部分には自転車のホイールと鉄パイプを組み合わせ、課題も廃材を再利用。試供は
So we put a bunch of pieces of shit put together, and there you go. God damn it, I forgot to click again. The mirror is the best part of this thing, though. Like, that's the premier part. Because, it has to be, right? Hanuka looked at Orihime.
何でしたっけ？
The ancient one's evil eye.
何だったかしら。
Make Saya say it again. Naru and Kaisuke kind of tilted their heads to the side.
ね、なんだったかな？
They're gonna make her say it again. Corona looked at me for help. Every time! Kari and I then looked to Saya, and soon enough all eyes were on her. Saya winced, but still answered.
Ancient evil eye.
It's like, God! Everyone seemed a little surprised at the lame name, but Hanuka just continued as if nothing happened.
と名付けられたガラスを磨いて制作しました。なんで私に言わせるの？っていうかいる？今の説明必要だった？
Because it's fucking great when you say it.
要するにほとんどのパーツが廃材の再利用によって賄われているのです。
We went to the junkyard. We.
エコロジーですわ。
I mean, it is.
本日の観測会はこのプレアデス1号のファーストライト、つまり初めてこの天体望遠鏡で星の光を見てみることが真の目的なのです。
It's just like, oh god, it doesn't work. Oh, jeez.
それではファーストライト開始。
Hooray! Let's do this thing. At Orihime's command, everyone sprung into action. Not that it was any kind of exciting sort of action. First, the parts were re-examined and the optical axis was adjusted as necessary. Then we decided on a target and began our search for it. Well, what are we looking at here?
まずは何がいいかしら。
Yeah, what are we doing?
今の時間だと
Oh, Hikari's gonna lay it on. Here's what we're gonna say, alright?
ここはやっぱクリスマスツリー星団でしょ。
Oh, now you're pulling the reins, Naru. Get out of here.
どこにあるのでしょう。一角十座のそばだから。
Alright. Once our target had been set, we just had to aim the finder scope at it. The Dobsonians also need a finder scope, so I pulled the finder off my telescope and attached it to Palladius the First. Once the finder was fixed, we just had to adjust the focus of the eyepiece. It was a new Newtonian telescope, so the eyepiece was in front of the lens barrel. Dobsonians were so big that depending on the angle, you need to climb up to see through it. Oh God.
まず誰から見るの？
Me.
そんなの決まってますわ。
Oh, it's totally me, isn't it? Me or Hikari. Either one. Everyone looked at me. Son of a bitch, it's me. Why me?
この望遠鏡制作に携わった人の中で一番の功労者にファーストライトの栄誉をと思いまして。
Well, that puts a lot of pressure on me, because what if it doesn't work? Then I have to be the one that tells everyone it doesn't work. Come on, I didn't really. I was hoping someone else would step in to take credit, but no one did.
秋に早く。
Settle down, character that exists for some reason. Corona pulled me over to the telescope.
さあ、どうぞですわ。空見くん、どうぞ。
え、
早くしなよ。後が使えてるんだよ。
Get the They weren't gonna let me say no. Fuck. Fine. Guess I'll do it. So I just went through with it and climbed up. Okay, fine. This is what I had been looking forward to. I felt bad that the first look was going to be taken by me, the astronomer who never looks at stars. Oh, that's done and over with. But really, I was quite thrilled. Here goes nothing. Oh God, please work. Please fucking work. The eyepiece was right in front of me. And on the other end of that, space itself. Space as it can only be seen from this telescope.
どうぞ。
Oh, Jesus.
早く早く。
Now you're rushing me, Akari. Get out of here. Sai just not saying shit. Oh, they're just giggling. What the why did just like Monica there real quick? I went to look through it, but then froze up.
どうしたの？
Why am I having like astronomer PTSD here? What's happening?
何かトラブルですか？
Oh, Jesus. I climbed back down without saying a word. I really think someone else should go first. Oh.
どうして？
Everyone, Six Stars Club members and gathered guests alike, watched me with puzzled expressions. I just laughed it off and headed to the end of the line. I guess everyone just sort of gave up after that and they picked a new order instead. Is it really that big a deal? Jesus. People made their way in and out of the train car to warm up. I boiled some water on the portable stovetop and made some instant noodles. That would be dinner for our guests. Besides, you can't stay warm without some food in your stomach. Food's ready. Two girls came up and each took a cup. Careful, it's hot.
ありがとうございます。わあ、暖かい。
Careful, it's hot. Like you ladies. Ah, got him. The girl held the warm styrofoam cup with both hands to warm herself up. She was pretty cute. Ah, he's thinking it. Enjoying the stars tonight?
はい。星ってこんなに綺麗なんですね。今日来てみてよかったです。
Well, we can enjoy the stars every single night. Oh, God damn it. She said that with a smile and headed back inside with a friend. Fuck! All our guests were friends and acquaintances of Six Stars Club members. If any of them started to have any interest in astronomy at all, the event would be considered a success. What? Oh! Huh? Taru! Fuck, Blizzard? I turned my head to the sound of a familiar bark.
見ちゃった
God damn it. Ah! Miss Maharu!
よその女の子にデレデレしてるとこ見ちゃったわ。これはさやたちにチクらないとな。
No! Don't do it! I have my pride! She laughed an evil sort of laugh as she made her way onto the platform with Kataru. I was in no mood for her jokes and just sighed. Why are you here anyway? How had she convinced the manager to let her out?
小太郎の散歩だって言って出てきた。嘘はついてないもん。
So she just came all the way up here. Yeah, I see that. She really was a kid. Oh, Kataru seemed really worked up about being someplace new, so I pet him and calmed him down. You sure are warm, huh?
へえ、こんなのが残ってたんだね。
We did, but no one else. She looked around the train car illuminated in the starlight.
ここがあんたたちの？
Yeah, it's our secret observatory.
教師時代に知ってたら出入りを禁止にしてたところだわ。
Well, we're fucking glad you didn't know about it then. Yeah, we figured as much. That's why we kept it a secret.
これだからガキどもは油断ならないのよ。
Got him.
でもそっか。こんなところであんたたちはいつも星を見てたんだね。
This is the perfect place to do it at.
いいところね。
She laughed, and it really brought back memories. You want some?
お、いいね。観測会っつったらカップ麺だよね。
I feel like a big, juicy, delicious steak in astronomy would. I poured some of the boiled water into another noodle cup for her. Here, this is for you. I opened one of the packages of sandwiches and let Kataru have at it.
いただきます。
I like how we're just like, here you go, Kataru. You're not left out either. I'm not sure it's that instant, you know.
いいのいいの。ちょっと硬いのがうまいんだから。
Hold on, we literally just set it up for you, and you're already. She said as she started slurping up the only partially boiled noodles.
これよこれ。懐かしい味だわ。
The shit, you don't have instant noodles? That's like poor people food. As I have to eat sometimes. And you're also poor people, so what the fuck? I'm mostly just thinking of normal ramen noodles, not like the cup noodles. That's kind of different. But like the normal ramen, the thing you get for like $2, and it's like $2 even less at the store for like 24 packages of them. Yeah. She watched me as I watched Kataru devour a sandwich.
大丈夫かい？
I was going to try and avoid her question, but I decided not to. I guess she could already tell. I'm really a wimp, huh? I guess I never really realized how much of a wimp I am. She didn't seem to have the right words for the moment, so she just focused on her noodles. She must have crossed paths with Akari and the others before coming here, and probably heard the story. So she knows why I'm sulking around over here.
聞いたよ。ほうき星のこと。またすぐにいなくなっちゃうんだってね。ほんと忙しい子だね。
She had been laughing, but one look at my face cut her laughter short. I could tell without even looking straight at her that she was trying desperately to find something to say. She was worried about what she could even say to me. She was always like that, getting too caught up in things. It's probably why she wasn't cut out to be a teacher. But it also made me what made me like her as a teacher too. So I look up at the sky. I thought it might be okay. But as soon as I realized I was just about to set my eyes on the stars, I got scared all of a sudden, and before I knew it, I had stepped down from the telescope. I'd figured it'd be a problem to start with, though. I actually could have had the day off from work, but I didn't take it on purpose. I'd wanted the event to start without me. I wanted everyone to have their fun, then show up when things were settling down, and maybe just take a quick peek through Platius 1. The whole reason I took so long getting here after work was kind of on purpose too.
前に言ってたじゃない。星を見てると不安になるって。あれ、ちょっとわかるわ。
Her eyes drew a little tighter, looking almost sad.
星に手は届かない。子供の頃はさ、いざとなったら空だって飛べるって思ってたりしたわよね。
The only way we can is if we become spacemen.
そう思っていれば平気で渡れる吊り橋も実は翼なんてないって気がついちゃったら足が震えて一歩も前へ進めなくなる。星に手は届かない。それに気づいてしまったら夜空を見上げるのさえ怖くなる。
But once you set your eyes on the beautiful expansive sky, you recognize the overwhelming void that stands between it and you.
別に宇宙へ行きたいわけじゃない。実際に手に触れたいわけじゃない。でしょ?
Well, so what if I do? Yes. I never wanted to be an astronaut or anything like that. What I was after was what I was after was more fantastical. Something that didn't really exist anywhere except in stories. That's exactly why it was frustrating.
どんなに望んでも結局は手が届かない遠い場所。でもね。
Question mark? Hello? She looked up to the skies, like I do in every visual novel. So suddenly that I couldn't help but follow her gaze. The brilliance of the winter stars showered down on me.
光は届いてるよ。だから見えるんだ。
Their light made the journey? Maharu nodded.
どんなに遠くても、どんなに時間がかかっても、星が光を放つ限り、私たちはその存在をこうして感じることができる。だからあの星たちは空想でもおとぎ話でもないんだよ。
Why is she getting all philosophical here and shit? Not used to this from our teacher nowadays. She squinted her eyes a bit, giving those stars a good long look. As if she was looking over some place far away and up in the sky.
あんたの光は今、手の届く場所にいるじゃないか。
My own star? Whoa! 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 Kara's ears suddenly perked up and he started barking. And right at the same time, a girl came running out of the woods. Her hair was flying like a twin-tailed comet. God damn it. She came running up on the platform.
Akita!
What? What happened? What, Kari? What's the matter? What do you mean something's wrong with it? I thought everything was fine. What? This is bad. She was exasperated and out of breath, which made her explanation broken and rushed. She got me all worked up, though, too. And before I knew it, I was on my feet. Can you watch over things here? Thanks, Teach. Woo! Alright. I ran out, leaving the gasping Hikari behind as I ran through the woods. So got out of focus, and then... Jesus. Once I made it there, everyone was gathered around the telescope with gloomy looks on their faces. Our guests all stood at a distance watching them.
なんかしらけるね。
Oh, shut up. I made my way through the crowd.
秋田くん
Hold on, tell me what's going on. Hikari already filled me in. Well, yeah, barely. I wasted no time getting up to check out the mirror box. It might be distorted because of the cold. Matter expands when warm and contracts when cold. Your normal store-bought telescope would be equipped with low expansion glass, but ours was made with glass from a decoration. It was also a whopping 40 centimeters in diameter, so it was even more susceptible to this kind of thing. Left out here in the cold, I wouldn't have been surprised if it had contracted. Doesn't look cracked or anything. As far as I could tell, there didn't seem to be any problem I could point out just by looking. Maybe the optical axis is off?
いえ、それは確かめましたが、ずれていませんでした。
Then what could...
焦点が合わず像がぼやけてしまうのよ。
Okay. Let's see here. I stood up on the mount. Here, someone hold this thing.
任せて。
Thanks, Corona. Making yourself useful. Corona came up and supported the frame so it didn't move. I looked through the eyepiece. Oh god. What if it actually worked and then we just fucking have a freak out? Oh. Okay, yeah, it's real blurry and I don't like it. All I could see through it was a blurry, incoherent mess. It's like it's way out of focus. The most likely explanation was distortion due to the change in temperature. It looked like using normal glass was a really bad idea after all. Fuck! I worked on adjusting the focus a bit. Our Platius 1 wasn't quite as easy to put in focus as a retail telescope, though. Oh, where am I? Oh god, it hurts! Okay. Still not working. Something started to come through. Oh! The bright blur slowly turned to something smaller and more pointed, but oh god, we're gonna look at stars and we're gonna panic. It's gonna be all ogre. I like how it just paired both of them together.
どう？
Ah!
今いいところですわ。
Oh, did they trick me? Did they fucking trick me, those assholes? Question marks? I saw it. Everything came into focus, and the expanse of space stood right before my eyes. The faint, sparkling light of countless stars came shining through. This celestial body. Is this the Christmas tree cluster? I couldn't help but speak that out loud. Those bastards.
メリークリスマスですわ。
Yup, I fucking... You assholes.
メリークリスマス。秋にメリークリスマス。
I stood there dumbfounded, looking back at everyone. Everyone's worn, sullen faces were suddenly lit with smiles and
ド
smirks.
ッキリ大成功だね。
You son of a bitch. Still not quite getting what was going on, I turned towards Akari. Akari stood together with Saya gesturing sorry to me. You guys. Then I realized that it wasn't just the Six Stars Club members, but the other guests were laughing too. Even the person who was complaining about being bored moments ago. Was everyone in on this?
ごめん。こうでもしないと見てくれないと思って。
Well, you duped me.
どうかな。プレアデス1号で見る空は。
It was wonderful. How was it? I was so focused on fixing whatever was wrong that I didn't even give it any thought. I had even forgotten how I ran away from the whole thing a short while ago. How did it feel when I focused on the brilliance of the skies?
綺麗だったでしょ？
Yes, Corona, character. No, it wasn't anything special, I guess. Everyone looked disappointed at my response. The Christmas tree cluster I saw in my book as a kid was much more colorful. The pale skies you see through a telescope are nothing compared to photographs. God, we're a Debbie Downer, aren't we? Plus, our Platius 1 didn't provide the best image quality, so everything blurred together. But it was still kind of exciting. Oh god, it hurts. When the light just... I played back the feeling from moments ago. Like a god. What? Oh god. It's beautiful. Like I could reach the stars. Ah!
光
Are you happy now? Feeling kind of embarrassed standing out in front of everyone, I stepped down, but Orihime stood in my way. She crossed her arms over her voluptuous bosom, because you gotta point that out every time. Oh, it's got the fucking theme song in the background too. I like it.
そうはさせませんわ。
Excuse me?
あなたには心ゆくまで天体を堪能していただきます。
Well, you know what? I think... nah, no, really, I've seen enough already.
アキト、
What? Hikari came up and grabbed my hand.
私たちここにいるよ。不安はみんなで受け止めるから。
Everyone gave me encouraging looks, even if they didn't seem really interested, like Naru. All I wanted to do was run immediately away from this embarrassment, or Orihime didn't look like she'd let up.
六つ星の会の目的をお忘れかしら。
To spread interest in astronomy to more and more people and expand the field itself. Orihime's face lit up in agreement.
あなたみたいな天文大好きっ子を逃すわけにはいきません。
Alright. She puffed out her chest proudly. Her large, voluptuous, busty, you know. But the closer I looked, the more I could see a bit of uncertainty creeping through her expression. I could see right through her bluff. She played tough to try and get me to stay there. That's just how kind she was. Ah! It suddenly brought back memories. What? Stargazing brings out the kinder side in people. Oh, well, you know. I thought that was her thing. If only everyone could feel that small bit of light from deep, deep in space. I'm sure the world would be much more of a peaceful place. I want you to remember that faint light. Grow up to be a kind of person who sees the light that others cannot. That's what my father said to me when he bought me this telescope. There it is. That shining light might have been you, Hikari. Ah! Ah! When was that again? Oh, it was the first time Hikari and I used my telescope together. I had thought my telescope was broken, but Hikari learned how to fix it from Miss Maharu, and the skies were beautiful that night. The night felt like I was reliving that night with Hikari. I sighed in defeat. Well, if you insist.
やったーそう来なくちゃ。ここにいるみんなはもう存分に楽しんだ後ですから、心置きなく銀河旅行を堪能してくださいな。
I'll do just that then. Hikari, Saya, can you two help me out?
いいよ。
Like the good old days.
任せといて。コロナも。
Thanks, guys. So we look up the sky forever. Oh my god. Okay, it's doing the full here you go. Oh. And with that, I took a journey through space. Platius 1 didn't provide the best image quality or anything, but it was beautiful nonetheless. And I knew that It was all just light shining through from far across the void of space. It was this telescope that we made with our own hands that brought them closer to me. It was our second set of eyes. That big piece of junk, the Ancient One's evil eye, had been transformed into the primary mirror of our Platius One, and now it captured light from far off in space for us to see. This unsightly collection of junk was our ship to the stars, and now me and my steadfast crew were ready for our journey. I'm finally home. Back home in the skies. And I wandered off into the endless expanse of it. I like that. That was nice. This game's got a lot of
やっ
nice...
ぱりここにいた。
What the shit? What do you mean Hikari's voice? There's a lot of nice, what's it called? Moments in this game. Like a lot of emotional, tender moments. Like even just that was bringing the tears a little. You know what I mean? Oh, and just look. Why is it saying Hikari's voice when it's? I don't understand. Oh well, we'll figure out next time.